Okay, this guy, my batteries are dying, but I thought I just replaced it. Grr. Anyway, okay, so these, I'm going to take the rubber bands off. Which I suppose you don't really need to watch me do, but... and I'm going to paint it black. Set it aside to dry. This is just acrylic paint, Artist's Loft. And it's getting old. So I need to use it up. Because it's weird consistency and stuff. But projects like this are perfect for it. So anyway, I'll be back. So this piece of cardboard already looks pretty much like what I need. So I'm just going to shape it just a smidge, but it just needs a couple of tiny little tweaks. And then I'm going to paint it with this and set that aside to dry, and then I'll be back. But I guess I can. So I just basically want that to be a little bit more rounded rather than sharp point. That can stay just like that. Okay. Okay, so I'm just going to paint this. I might reinforce it with some glue. I probably will, especially right there. Just do that, and I'm going to make a couple of things. I'm just going to refill some, I refilled my glue bottle, so I was thinking of refills. My fingers are full of the black paint, so this is okay. That's good. So I'm just basically making a ball, and I'm going to let that dry. And I'm going to do the same thing with this piece of paper towel. So you probably won't be able to see this because of where it is, but I just made a big glob of glue, hot glue. And now I'm going to stick some okay, so the nose glue has set, so I'm going to paint over that. And I made the balls green too. So when the battery died, I was trying to say that I was going to stick some hairs growing out of that, and the hair is just pieces of thread. Okay, nose isn't really dry yet, but I think I'm gonna think I'm going to glue it on anyway. I should use different glue, but okay. Now that this glue is set, I'm gonna put some green on it. Okay, I'm going to set this aside for a bit. I'll try to get some more green on there. It's fine. What? Maybe just a little bit. Yeah, that's good enough. Oh. Since that wants to do that, might as well glue it on. I'm gonna put one there. Put the big one. And that one. And one. Not sure. Maybe right here on that bit. Okay. So, okay. Let's set that aside for a few minutes. Find a piece of cardboard. There we go, that's a good piece. Okay, so, because I have a hunch this is not going to want to cooperate to stand up on its own like the others. Okay, also, okay, I'll be right back. Okay, so I made a piece here and put my date on it just because I like to do that, and then I made another piece and exposed the corrugate so that it'll match this a bit better. And now I'm going to try to make myself a mark. And try to cut myself a little thing. Okay, that'll do perfect. So I'm sure you've figured out what I'm doing by now, but anyway, okay, I'm going to paint these two pieces black and set them aside to dry, and I'll be back whenever I'll be back. Can't seem to figure that out. Trying to put it around my arm, but it's not working. Excuse me, my belly again. It's lunchtime. I wanted to do this part before I went to get my leftovers. She could stay up with her nose. That's kind of funny. Okay, so I will glue that on, but I'm gonna go get some lunch first. Okay, I didn't glue that on yet, but the gun isn't warmed up yet. But I want to okay, you're probably not going to see it until I do the next step. Okay, so I had a different issue this time. It wasn't the battery, but the camera's card filled up, which was the first time since I've had that card. So anyway, it took a while for it to be emptied out, to get everything out off of it and into the computer so that I could use it again. But here I am. So while that was away, I drew her eyes with some colored pencils, some regular black pen, and gel pen. Her lips are made with Sharpie marker, black colored pencil, oh yeah, and colored pencil. I don't know if I said that for the eyes, but black Sharpie, black colored pencil, the regular black pen, and a hint of green colored pencil and the Secure White Jelly pen on there too. And I put a little bit of color with colored pencil on the warts or boils or whatever those things are called. Can't really notice it very much, but it does kind of add to it somehow anyway. And then I made some lines with colored pencil in a light green and a darker green, just to give her some wrinkles or something like that. And then I did glue on her hair just loosely so that I can do whatever I want with it. And so this is how she looks so far. Okay, so now if the gun is ready, yeah, it's close enough to being ready for me. I'm going to attach her to her base. Okay, looks good. And then I'm going to attach her hat. I think I will put the hat part on first. So the idea is that this would have been the stem of the pumpkin that would have been painted black to look like a witch's hat. Okay, and then I'm going to figure out how to get this on her head. Figure out how far to put the hat part. I guess all the way up there. And then put that in there with a pile of glue. Replace the glue. Let me put a new stick in there. And hope that I'm able to poke that through somehow. Because, ouch, that was dumb. I'm probably going to have to put more glue on there because it sets quickly. And it looks like I made my stick too long. Okay. Ah, shoot. That was not good. Well, I don't think that I'm going to need to reinforce with glue here. Because it's nice and snug in there. So I'm going to try a different approach. I'm going to try to put it in here as far as it'll go, which isn't very far at all. Is it far enough? Yeah, that'll be far enough. Okay, so I'm going to put a pile of glue in here again and stick that on there like that. Okay, there. Now, because I've got those two sticks showing, I'm going to find a piece of yarn and put it there. And decide if I want to pin the hair down any more than it is or not. I think I'm just gonna leave it because you can play with it and make it do whatever you want that way. Okay, so I will call her finished and try to get some photos in a bit and show you.